against Kurdish-held territory near its border. Turkey is now shelling Kurdish militia in the Afrin region of northern Syria, which it says is linked to Turkish insurgency in its own country. It's reported the Turkish army has now entered the region. The airstrikes were backed by artillery on the border, but Turkey is against Kurdish military might. They've been backed by the US in their fight against so-called Islamic State. Our correspondent Mark Lowen has been giving us more details.
The first strikes of a new front in Syria's war. Turkish F-16s pounding Kurdish positions from the air, thick plumes rising above the enclave of Afrin, held by the Syrian Kurdish militia, the YPG. Turkey sees them as terrorists linked to the Kurdish militant group, the PKK, which has waged an insurgency in Turkey since the 1980s. The airstrikes were backed by Turkish artillery from the border, tanks in place, ready to roll in. Turkey's aim is to stop the Kurds extending their territorial control in northern Syria. Standing side by side with Turkey, Syrian rebel fighters leading the ground offensive for now. The incursion is called Operation Olive Branch, though it's anything but peaceful. Turkey's President Erdogan said the next target would be nearby Manbij, where the YPG had failed to withdraw.
We will wipe out this corridor step by step, starting from the west. Afrin operation has de facto started in the field. This will be followed by Manbij. Since the promises made about Manbij have not been kept so far, nobody can have a say when we do what is necessary.
But Turkey is up against Kurdish military might. They've been backed by the US in the war against Islamic State, which has incensed the Turkish government. An estimated 500,000 have been killed in Syria's war. The fear is that with this new offensive, that number could rise again. Mark Lowen, BBC News, on the Turkey-Syria border.
Hello everybody. I'd just like to quickly comment. I think what's happening is that they are trying to put 30 kilometers on the northern border of Syria so the refugees will live in it. So after the Russians attack Idlib and after the Russians attack Aleppo and the airport of Abu Duhur, there's going to be a lot of refugees coming up from Idlib and a lot of refugees coming up from Aleppo and Hama. And what's going to happen is that those 2 million refugees, instead of going into Turkey, then into Europe, they're going to put them into this 30-kilometer strip on the northern border of Syria. So that's what's happening. I don't think it's just Afrin or Afrin. And the other thing, it could be a trap for the Kurds and the Turks to commit some massacres, and then an embargo will be put against Turkey and against Ardoghan. So it could be some kind of an agreement between Putin and Trump to put Ardogan into trouble. So let's wait and see in the next 2 days or 3 days or even 2 weeks. A lot of changes are going to happen in Syria. So please, the free world, open your eyes on Syria. Go to Syria and help the refugees and to the neighboring countries and try to find out what kind of help these refugees need, what kind of medical help they need. So please open your eyes, all doctors, all nurses, go and help the Syrian refugees in Syria and around Syria. And thank you so much for giving the support and the assistance, especially the medical and food. So please send food and medical help to the Syrian refugees near the Turkish border. And bye for now.